my channel. This is your girl, Sakina K. Golding, and today I'm coming to you to give you a word. And the word today is fruits and friends. A lot of times we wouldn't think to compare our friends to fruits, but in this stage of our life, we need to start comparing them to something. And you know, when a fruit is ripe, it's in the best condition to be eaten. And just like with friends, if they're not ripe, they're not in the best condition to be taken as a partnership to go forward with. So as I begin to do my assessment coming into 2019, one of the things I have come to realize is that if your friends are not right, it's time to let them go. You have to let them go into their own season so that they can get right. And you have to understand that not all your friends were meant to go on with you. Not all your friends were meant to carry you to the next level. And you have to be mindful of this. Because what tends to happen is you are ripe. You are in the season of your life where you're taking off and the people around you are not. And what happens is they start pulling you back. And you know what will happen is they will transfer whatever is on them onto you, like doubt. You know, when people are in doubt, they tend to tell you what to do, what not to do. They start saying you could not possibly do that. Even if you're being led by God, they will tell you, there's no way God told you to do that. And that is why in this season, you have to be especially careful with how you're choosing the people that will be going with you to the next level. And you can tell if they're ready for the next level by where they are in their own life. Are they ripe? Are they fruitful? Are they multiplying? Are they giving? You know, these are some things that you have to start paying attention to. You have to start paying attention to people's actions, because you know that their word means nothing if their action is contradicting everything that they're doing. I used to be that friend. When I would say something, but I would do something else. Like when it comes to making promises, oh, that was me. Let me make you a promise. But let me tell you from now, that promise is not going to be fulfilled. Because I was always using my words to smooth people, to charm people, to get what I wanted. And once I realized that it was affecting those people, I had to change. I had to do an assessment. I had to look at myself. You know, I had to say, am I too light? Because the way you can tell if a fruit is ripe is how light or heavy it is. The heavier it is, the riper it is. That's how you can tell, because when a fruit becomes ripe, it starts to weigh more. So I had to look at myself. Are my words holding anything? Are they holding any weight? And I had to start being intentional with my words, intentional with my actions, to make sure that they were lining up, to make sure that they were on one accord. Now you have to start looking at your friendships now. Start looking at the people around you, even people you don't consider friends, even acquaintances, associates, whoever you have around you, you have to now begin to assess those people. You have to start thinking, are you ripe or are you still unripened? Are you in a place where you're not growing? Has the growth stopped? Have you been plucked from your tree too fast? You have to start looking at it. Are you force-ripe? And force-ripe means that they were not actually right, but they were forced to go into a place, into a season they weren't ready for. And if you are ready for your season and you bring people into your season that are not ready for the season you're entering, you are force-riping down. So you have to be very, very, very insightful and intentional when choosing who's going with you to your next level. And sometimes they will choose you for themselves. Because you have to think about it. Once you have standards, people begin to cut themselves off. They begin to dismiss themselves. They no longer want to deal with you because now you're acting like you're better than them. People start associating you with being snide or snooty, or oh, she's too uptight, because you become a person with values and standards. So now you begin to eliminate people who are not meant for your life because they're not lining up with what you're doing. If a person doesn't line up or is parallel to the vision or the purpose for your life, they serve no purpose. They serve no cause in your life, and it's time to let them go. They're not ripe enough for that season you're entering in. They're not ready for that season. You're ready to spring forward, and they're ready to stay stagnant. You have to start recognizing who people are. So my word today is, are your friends ripe enough to go into the season you're entering in? Or are you forcing them to be ripe, to be prepared for your season? Remember, you have to choose who will go with you, but they don't have to go where you're going in order for you to be successful. You are great all by yourself, especially when God is behind you, beside you, and in front of you, because ultimately He is the best provider, and He will make provision for you if your purpose is in His will. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, my name is Sakina K. Golding. Thank you for watching.